What happened? Because I can't stop it. Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank y'all so much for joining us this morning. Shout out to Jacob Tanjay. I hope Michael beat your lights on here today, the NTZ crew. Shout out to all my members. What's up, Angelo? Thank y'all so much for all your support. I love the China. I see y'all. What's up, Roger? What's up, Jeffrey? All my old heads. Thank y'all so much. What times it travels? What's up, man? Any new viewers and subscribers watching today, I appreciate y'all joining us. Welcome to the live stream. And anybody watching this on replay, the peso is 58.41. It's still great. It's an excellent, excellent rate. Somebody said something about the United States, the interest rates are coming out, so it may go up. I'm satisfied with that. You know, we always have a topic, but this is your live stream. Whatever you want to talk about, put it over here, and we'll get to it if we can. But today's topic are men are givers and women are takers. It's time for men to become takers. We'll talk about that, guys. But he says, what time? He said, what's up, Sunshine? Cal and Sunshine Shows community, they're acting up in Thailand. Well, first thing I'm going to say is I'm not going to talk about that on my channel, guys. It's a lot of people talking about that. If y'all want to hear about that, you know, so many other sources for that. I wasn't there. I don't have anything to add to that equation. I'd just be speculating. I try to stay away from gossip as much as I possibly can. And a bunch of men gossiping, it's just an ugly look to me. Okay, the only people that really need to be talking about that, if they want to talk about it, are the people that are involved. It's none of my business. Remember, when I'm overseas, I shut the fuck up and mind my own business. But it's not going to do you any good. So if y'all want to go on over there, people are eating it up. They're getting big views and everything. Go ahead. Remember, I think for myself. I'm not a follower. I got out of line a long time ago. So now, that's part of what I was talking about yesterday on my vlog. Men are self-destructing over here, guys. We're the problem. It's not the women over here. What's up, Hood Jay? It's us. You know, we're trying to relive our glory days. Gary T said he was reading about a guy over here that hadn't rode a motorcycle in years. He's trying to, you know, make up for lost time, gets a damn motorcycle and crashes, ends up in the hospital. That's the kind of stupid shit we do over here in Southeast Asia. Then we try to blame it on everybody else. But no, I'm not going to get into that, guys. Go somewhere else for that. That's not even, that's entertainment. You're not going to learn anything. Because what I'm talking about today is real male enhancement. Becoming so attractive that you're going to draw into your life everything you desire. So you're no longer a giver, you're a taker. You're going to take what's coming to you. That's what we're going to talk about today. Okay, I'm always on the forefront of stuff, man. To hell with that gossip. What's up, Chief? What's up, Mike? I see y'all. Yeah, we love us, not fighters, man. He said, hello, Cal, the voice of reason, but let me say this, though. This is the reason why I prefer the Philippines. There's not as many Thads and Tyrones over here. They're over there in Thailand on every damn corner, and the chances of a confrontation go way up over there just because of the numbers, man. I'm not into that. We didn't retire for that, guys. All that old fighting and stuff and all that old foolishness, man. Because eventually, what happens is, especially with Americans, it goes from 0 to 100 real quick, man. Somebody's going to get hurt. Somebody's going to get seriously hurt. It's not worth it. But we're self-destructing over here. Hey, Mike, thanks for that super sticker, brother. I appreciate you. Hope everything turned out well. I know you lost your father. Are you back here yet? What's up, Cedric? He said, morning, Cal. Love the show. Keep it going, bro. Man, thank you, man. I will. What does, let's see. Yeah, let's. What's up, John? He said, ask them, man, all around all them women and they fighting supposed to be relaxing and chilling. I don't know. He said, how should men be takers? Well, first of all, you have to stop being a giver. But we're getting ready to get to that, King David, because, you know, it's what I want to talk about, real male enhancement. We want to become so attractive all around, man, that we're going to draw into our lives everything we desire, man. That's not impossible. It's quite possible. So now you don't have to be givers. You're going to take whatever's coming to you. What's up, Phil Gaines from Louisville? He said, I got no need for a motorcycle. Long walks would do. But we do other stuff too, smoking and drinking, like you're still 30 years old. I'm not telling people what to do with their lives. I'm just telling you that this is how we're self-destructive. As you get older, man, your body gets older. You know, one of the things to becoming a taker is to take better care of yourself. You only got one body, man. Take care of it. You know, trying to go 2 and 3 and 4 rounds with these women. You can't do that anymore, man. He said, that's right, Cal. The last thing we want to see is your legs kicking in the air fighting with that guy. No, it's not going to happen to me because, see, I'm really from the old school. First of all, I'm going to ignore it. But if you want to bring that to me, you're going to pay. Okay? I'm not with that drama, man. Hey, Anna Lee. But see, a lot of you guys, y'all like that. That's what y'all like. Y'all like to see that stuff into somebody. Y'all going to get somebody killed. Keep pumping up both sides like that, man. Yeah, we need to grow up, man. Y'all going to end up getting somebody hurt because it's not so much the people involved, but the commenters, man. We're grown men. Go into some of these videos and live streams they doing and read the comments, man. We should be ashamed of ourselves. We the fucking weak link over here, man. Y'all some weak ass fools, man. Y'all grown ass men with kids, grandkids, and all that, man. Y'all act like a bunch of teenagers till somebody gets hurt. As long as it's somebody else, it's okay. But when the drama comes to you, let's see how you're gonna handle it. No, we're not gonna talk about that shit today. We're gonna talk about positive stuff that's gonna get you moving in the right direction. Or keep you moving in the right direction. Hey, what's up, the Everyday Alpha? That's what I'm about today. My channel is about helping folks. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's all. It's all about attention, guys. We're bored over here. That's what it boils down to. People ain't got nothing else to do. They sitting around, they drinking, all they edging each other on, and next thing you know, that pops off. Okay? I ain't got time for it. He said 2 or 3 rounds with a woman. Yeah, it was 35 years ago. Right. I learned my lesson, man. You know, I can do it 3 times a day, but it's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Ain't no wham, bam, bam. Sorry. He said, Cal, thanks for that super chat. W Secret to Success blog. He said, Cal, you ran Booby out of the womb. She's supposed to be out of here. She's too little. But we're trying to make up for lost time, man. That's a losing proposition. Remember, time, you cannot get that back, guys. Okay? Norfolk, man, it was my last duty station. Now, I guess this guy wants some attention, I guess. I don't know. What are you talking about? This some bullshit. You talking about what happened? Or what? But let's get over here because I'm not going to be on here too long, man. But I'm going to take a note out of my buddy's book. He said, we're not going to be long, but we're going to be strong today. Men are givers and women are takers. It's time for men to become takers, guys. He says, Rashad Smith said, Unc, I know you said you wasn't going to handle, we were going to touch on it, but you handled your troll with grace. Richie should have took that route. Yeah, I've got everything to lose dealing with trolls. I've got nothing to gain. They got everything to gain. They need the attention and all that. They need the views and all of that, guys. You know, I'm not going to gain anything from that. But see, I'm not like that. See, I'm not going to let anybody fight me and put their hands on me because I'm not going to be the aggressor. It's going to be self-defense, but it's going to be trouble, man. I'm 61 years old. You want to fight me, man, you're going to fight the damn devil. I'll blow your damn brains out, man. I'm not playing with that stuff over here, man. Take that shit somewhere else. Okay, I'm sorry, man. I'm a peaceful guy. It's just not called for. But when you got people on the side edging that stuff on, who are these couch bros, armchair bros, and all that, this is where the problem starts. It's in the comment section. If you don't comment on that stuff and build these guys up, they're going nowhere, man. What's up, Retired 2019? But yeah, okay, so, you know, it's often been said that everything a man gives a woman, she multiplies it, right? As if that's a good thing. And the guy just asked a question. He said, how do you become a taker? Well, you have to first stop being a damn giver. One way we get in trouble is this. Stop chasing, man. Okay, stop playing that old cat and mouse game. Making it look like she's special. See, when you start asking for something, then she's going to expect something in return. That's the first step right there. We got such low self-esteem, man. We got to start making it about us, especially over here in Southeast Asia. Well, we're big time givers, man. Well, we should be takers. And I'm not even talking about taking advantage of people. Okay, but you give her trust, guess what? She takes you for granted. Stop me if I'm wrong, okay? You give her love, she takes advantage of you. We're givers, man. They're takers. Give her a ring, she takes every damn thing. Give her respect, she takes your kindness for weakness. Talk to me over here, guys. You know, we have to become takers, guys. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Real male enhancement. Okay? Because they flipped the script. They got us chasing them. We want them to chase us. Because here's the thing. If women are the problem, y'all say women are the problem. I say no. We got to stop focusing on women as the problem and start focusing on us as a solution to the problem. That's a whole different conversation. James Mack says in your 50s, it's a slow grind that gets it done unless you give her the 50 pump special. After that, it's on her. Yeah, but we're not going to talk about this, Frank. You know, y'all on them other channels. I saw you on them other channels, man. Keep that over there. We don't want to talk about that. You don't know what he lost. I mean, he's going to have a live stream on later where he gives his side of the story. Y'all take that over there, man. I don't want to talk about that stuff. He says, Sir Calvin, have you seen a Pookie and Ray Ray Pinoy version there? I'm not looking for them, okay? I'm not looking for them. I got to keep the focus on myself. See, you start meddling, that's how you get in trouble. He said, being a taker is feminine behavior. Not from where the point I'm talking about, Elijah. He said, men are leaders, and I've got that. I've got on here. See, you're getting ahead of me. See, I'm talking about taking responsibility for your own damn life, Elijah. It's got right here. Take the lead. Stop following people. You're taking this somewhere else. Yeah, we are leaders. So why are we following then? Okay, if you say the woman is the problem and you're running overseas looking for other problems, okay? Yes, right. You don't know where you're going with this title. So wait. Let me get into the conversation, dude. See, this is the problem, man. We're the problem. Take that old feminine stuff somewhere else, man. You jumping the gun. You don't even know what I'm talking about, and you already criticized. I told you it's the commenters, man, with all this bullshit. Well, all you got to do is cut on the internet. You'll see what happened. Two grown-ass men got into a fight, or if you want to call it a fight. And that's all over the internet. I don't need that kind of content. I've got 2,100 videos, but I see 2,200. I create my own content. I'm my own man. I don't follow anybody. See? Hey, I need travel. Thanks for that super chat. He said, you're teaching facts as usual. Coach Greg Adams gave you a shout out for you dropping gems. Hey, man, thank you, brother. And thank you. Shout out to Coach Greg Adams. He's got a big following, man. And he's all about real male enhancement, becoming better men. See, that's what I'm about. I ain't about all this fighting and gossiping and shit like that. That's feminine behavior, Elijah. All this gossiping y'all doing on these channels. Hey, what's up, Em? Yeah, that's right, man. You know, it's these guys, you know, in the comments, they building these guys up, pumping them up. Now they're fighting like a bunch of teenagers. But let's talk about what I'm talking about as far as being takers. The very first thing I got here is take control of your own life. See, this is what I'm talking about, Elijah, becoming a taker. He says, attract the life you want and the women will follow you like the Pied Piper. Right, that's real male enhancement. Becoming so attractive that you're going to draw into your life everything you desire, every damn thing. So you don't have to be a giver anymore. You're going to be a taker. You're going to take what comes to you, see. We're giving, we're leading with our wallets and everything like that when we don't have to do that, especially over here in Southeast Asia. But he's way off track with what I'm even talking about. I'm talking about real men today. Yeah, I watched a couple of his videos. He is the real deal. He's got a big following and he's spitting 100% facts, but you're going to have guys pushing back, especially over here in Southeast Asia. See, we don't want to hear stuff that Coach Greg Adams is talking about and a lot of things I want to talk about because we want to come over here and get married. We want to come over here and be the damn footstool. That's why I get so much pushback. We want to come over here and self-destruct. That's what guys do over here. So when you got somebody that's going to talk about some common sense, hey, Sean Bipley, thank you, brother, for that super sticker. You're going to push back on people like us when we're talking about we're the diamond, we're the catch, we're the prize. How much damn pushback I got for that? When it's 100% facts. Women need us more than we need them. We build the infrastructure. We fight the wars. Take us out of the equation. It all crumbles. Okay? I'm sorry, man. That's what I'm talking about, becoming takers. We're givers, though. We're giving ourselves to her, man. We're turning our lives over to the hand of some people that can't even take care of them damn self. So, yeah, you're going to get pushed back. Now, you're missing the point, King David. He said, you can be a giver, and sometimes that is better than being a taker. Being a giver can help you multiply your best self if done properly. No. We're giving everything, even ourselves. We're turning over our lives to somebody else. We're looking for validation in someone else. I'm talking about what I'm seeing over here. So I'm just saying it's time that we become takers. We're giving too much over here. Okay? Yeah, shout out to the coach game. He said, I don't like being a consumer or being sold to. My long-term goal has been avoiding that. That's right. What's up, Tim? Yeah, but these are guys who appreciate what we're doing. See, they call us e-beggars, but it's the people who sit around and getting all this good information, and they want it for free, but you're not getting it for free. YouTube is making money off your damn back. You're just too afraid that somebody else is going to get ahead. So you won't give $1. You won't give $2. Man, people on YouTube is dropping gems, man. And y'all just sit back and soak it all in. Don't support them. Don't help them. So yeah, I tip my hat to people like him who know that you can't get something for nothing. But that's what we're trying to do. But yeah, take control of your own damn life, guys. That's what I'm saying. You know, the next thing I got on here, take better care of yourself. Okay? Take better care of yourself. You only got one body. Take care of it. But this is why you're a giver, because you let yourself go. You're overweight. You're out of shape. You're undereducated. You really don't have nothing to offer women but your damn money. You come to a place like Southeast Asia and all you got to offer is money, man. Take better care of yourself and see what happens. I bet you that script will flip. It'll flip overnight. But not only are we bored, we're lazy. We're mentally lazy. Once you get started, you're halfway done, guys. I'm going to show you better than I can tell you. I'm living it. I'm not on here yapping, man. Shit. I'm starting a 100% no sugar for 30 days. I'm going to transform physically and mentally right in front of your eyes to show you it's possible. I'm not giving shit away anymore. I'm the one that they should be chasing. Hell. Yeah, take better care of yourself. But here's the next one. And I got to give, people always talking about LeBron James. They always on his case, right? This guy grew up, he didn't have a man in the house, but guess what? As he got older, he starts surrounding himself with good people. And here's what he does better than a lot of people. He takes advice and he follows it. That's how he got to where he is now. Okay. Look at his background. But we seem to only want to take bad advice. We take that real good, but take advice, guys. We don't want to take it. And we certainly don't want to follow it. Do that and see what happens. We got to stop being givers, man, and become takers. What's up, Payday One? What's up? Thank y'all for joining me. But it's not, it's just women. I said men are givers, women are takers, Frank. That goes for women over here too. Everywhere where I've been where women, I've been in relationships with women, they've been takers. They need us a whole lot more than we need them. And I'm saying that in a good way. I'm saying that to you. That's natural facts. It's not something, it's not my opinion. When is the last time you seen a whole crew of women building a damn bridge? You haven't seen it, and you're not going to see it. He said, James Mack said, did you hear about the expat in Thailand whose wife died of AIDS and he didn't know until she died? I didn't, man. Of course we're depressed, especially here. But we come over here chasing. Stop chasing. Stop asking, guys, okay? Because when you ask, she's going to expect something in return. So now you're the giver and she's the taker, man. She's going to take every damn thing you got. You can't give enough. It's not enough. I'm telling you from experience, no matter how much I do, it's not enough, man. Every relationship I've been in, man, I've taken women from the mud and raised them to a level of living the best they've ever had. They've never even dreamed of it. And it's not enough. But y'all not listening, okay? Because the women you deal with are different. Well, why are you on this live stream then? Why are you running over here to this oasis? Not a damn oasis, man. This is where if you don't got your shit together, your dreams are going to die like so many other men's dreams die over here. It's a fantasy, man. But I'm here to tell you reality is enough. Reality is good enough. And the reality is you're the diamond, you're the catch, you're the prize. Take yourself out of the equation, it all crumbles. I don't care where you are. Okay? Hey, Eric, thank you, brother, for showing up. I appreciate it. King B says, you're right, Cal. I'm a big fan. They need to put the effort out. You give a woman your trust, guess what? She's going to take you for granted. Okay? Hey, thank you, Sean. See, this is facts, what he's saying. It's not a day that goes by that I don't help somebody. He said, Anna Lee, the man helps others every day. I finally caught him live and took the chance to take care of him, man. Bravo, man. See, because guess what? Your reward is already coming, man. It's called the law of compensation. It's just as rigid as the law of gravity. It doesn't matter if you believe it or not. You believe in the law of gravity, a lot of guys watching this, and you don't know a damn thing about physics. So you don't have to understand the law of compensation or any universal law for it to be real. If you jump off my roof, you're going to hit the damn ground. I don't care how much money you got in the bank. I don't care how much education you got. It's the law. But y'all trying to get something for nothing. It's the reason your life isn't going anywhere. I give you the best gem I could possibly give you every single video that I make. A guy gave me $2 when I was in a homeless shelter in Louisville, Kentucky in May of 1998. I said, man, what are you giving me this for? He said, you look like you could use $2. How did he know that $2 was what I needed the most in the whole damn world? My whole family had washed their hands of me. I burned every bridge. I said, how could I ever pay you back? With tears in my eyes. I was a grown-ass man. I was 34 years old. I hadn't turned 35. I was going to turn 35 in a couple of weeks. He said, do it for somebody else. And I've been doing it ever since. Not just when I got over here to the Philippines, man. Everything that I have is a result of me helping somebody else. You know how I got into the insurance business? By helping an old drunk and a dope fiend get his life together. He said, man, you know, you would make a hell of an insurance agent. That's how I got into the insurance business. The rest is history. But y'all not listening. Hey, Yardie, he said, a woman won't chase you if you're always available and chasing her. Make them miss you. Only then will they chase and value you. Stop contacting her so much. Stop answering her calls and texts so much. Bravo. When you ask, she's going to want something in return. Start demanding. Put your demands out there. This is what I want in a woman. If you don't got that, guess what? I'm going to practice some discipline. I'm going to keep my dick in my pants. Okay? Because that's a problem. It's one of the big problems that we all got. Every man watching this video right now knows that pussy is a trap, but we step into it over and over and over. We know it's a trap. We know that for a lot of women, that's all they have to offer, and they think that's the prize. Hey, Fresh Lord, I said, Brother Cal, I love your channel, but you've been gone from America too long. Trust me, cautiously helping a Filipino there is 1,000% better than dealing with selfish currents here in the U.S. Well, see, the law don't change, Fresh Aloha, no matter where you are. It doesn't matter. If a Karen gets on top of my roof or a Filipino gets on top of my roof and they jump off, they both gonna hit the damn ground. I'm practicing universal law, not personalities. I'm not dealing with personalities. I haven't been gone that long. America's America. The people are changing. Okay, the people are changing. I'm sorry. What's up, ELA? What's up, Don? It's my buddy. LA Detroit said, congratulations, no sugar, impressive. Yeah, I'm talking about, but this is the first time I'm going absolutely no sugar. Because I want to be the best version of myself. This is real male enhancement, guys. I'm not talking about just below my belt. Look up enhancement and see what they're talking about. It's becoming so good and so competent that nobody can turn you away. You're always going to get what you desire. They're going to be beating your door down. They're going to beat a path to your house, man. But we're too lazy. We won't take advice. I got to see it before I believe it. No, you got to believe it first before you ever see it. So but because I know that's the thinking you're coming from, I'm going to show you. I've already showed you. Yeah, I came over here basically broke, for real. That's $17,000 on a credit card, on my debit card from savings. This is 2018. And I had about $1,900 a month coming in. That's dwindled though, because people die. I'm getting insurance renewals. When I met Merlin, I told y'all I had 2,000. I'm being generous. Yeah, we couldn't go nowhere during that pandemic. I spent a lot of money, man. I had about 2,000, but I still believed in myself, man, when nobody else did. I had no YouTube channel. But I put it out there, what I was going to do. Okay, because I stand on my business. I know myself better than these guys know me on here. I know what I'm capable of doing. I can make a way out of no way. A lot of people watching this can. Passport X said, Cal, how long does it take to shake off this hamster wheel syndrome? Why do I still feel anxiety? Thanks, brother. Because you got to find something to replace that time, brother. You know, that hamster wheel did a lot for us. It managed your life for 8 to 10 hours a day, 5 days a week. So now when you get rid of it, it's like anything else. It became a habit. You got to replace it with another habit. Passport X. That's real talk. Find something else to do. What's up, Cos? Thanks for that super chat. He said, good morning. And my best wishes for you and your girl, man. I know at any minute now she could be having your baby. He says, no tingo dinero. Says, men take from women all the time. I think it cuts both ways. You guys are missing the point, man. I mean, but I really can't choose my audience. Okay, y'all take stuff too literally. It's like the Bible. That's a bunch of allegories and different parables, but we're the only ones who take it literally. Y'all taking this literally, man. Okay? If you come over here, no tingo dinero, you're going to be a damn giver. And you're going to give until you don't have anything else to give. Until you start taking better care of yourself. Okay? Taking control of your own damn life. You know, He said, however, a real man doesn't take from a woman, but a sorry, good-for-nothing man would. Just my opinion. Because you're missing the point. You missed it totally. But keep coming back, man. Because that's why I'm here. We're here to help each other. But let's go to the next one. Take your time. Y'all notice I'm saying take. We have to become takers. This is what I'm talking about. No tingo dinero. We're not talking about abusing anybody, but this is facts right here. If you give a woman your respect, she's going to take your kindness for weakness after a while. Oh, he's such a good man. You know, why do you think they say, oh, they piss on good men and they love a bad guy? She's going to take your kindness for weakness. She's going to look at you as weak. Oh, he gives me my way. He opens up the doors for me. He does all this, pays all my bills, you know. My word means something around him. Okay, give her a ring, and she's going to take every damn thing. Y'all see what happened to, what's his name? The basketball player, Shumpert? You see all that? He gave that woman the ring. You can't win, guys, a lot of times. You know, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, you give her your love, she takes advantage of you. I see it all the time over here. Men come over here, they fall in love. But love don't put rice on the table over here. It doesn't pay the rent in the Philippines. It doesn't pay the rent anywhere. Now she's running around spending his money and everything with a Filipino man. We're talking about flipping the script. We're talking about putting the man on top where he belongs. That's nothing. What's wrong with that? And the only way you're going to do that is to go from being the weak link that we are today, the gossiping. Turn on YouTube. Every channel's gossiping about that fight over there, if you want to call it a fight, that confrontation. You got a bunch of grown men wasting their time speculating and gossiping and not getting anything done until you become the strongest link in the chain. We're the weakest link now. Okay, she's going to take advantage of you. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about flipping the script back to where it belongs. Take men out of the equation. Let men go on a vacation and see what happens. This whole damn world's going to fall apart. They can't hold it together by themselves, guys. We can. He said, crazy old gringo John in the no kung fu. He said, I'm taking as much push as I can, but see, now you're playing into their hands. Okay? Yeah, hit the like button, guys. But just take your time. There's no need to rush. We got to practice patience. If you don't have any patience over here, you're going to get run over. Because if they don't have anything else, they got patience over here. The patience of a saint. But we don't have any patience. We come over here, our pants is on fire. Okay? All you got to do, it's the reason I throw those stories out there. I'm going to tell you, I'll show you what goes wrong when you come over here and you put somebody else's needs ahead of your own. You're not going to last over here because they're going to take everything you got. He said, these dudes need to study pimps. We are the prize. And thinking from a place of putting the woman's feelings over yours, as far as taking a super feminine, anything less than that is selfish. I really don't understand what you're saying, but they're literally taking what I'm saying. I'm talking about, man, we're givers, guys. Because of this, oh, you're the man, you're the provider, protector, the maintainer, right? Well, hell, what about my life? What about my needs? If I'm giving all that, if I'm doing all of that, see, all of that stuff, man, comes from a place that many of us don't exist. We're not living in that place. But you're trying to follow that. That's when you go broke emotionally. mentally, physically, financially. You don't have nothing left to give. Then she tosses you away. Society tosses you away like a piece of trash. Digital nomad, aqua nomad said 8,000 miles is a long way to come just to chase a skirt. Your value is higher than that. Remember, when you learn to have an abundance and prosperous mindset, you can manifest greatness. We're talking about real male enhancement. Okay, we're doing too much work below the belt. Napoleon Hill said, you can earn, your earnings are limitless when you work from the neck up. When you work from the neck down, you only work $2 a day. And he's basically right. You're going to hit that glass ceiling. Because whatever you give in that department, she can take that all day long. We're in a delusion. We're in a delusion. 8 and 10-pound babies come out of there, that birth canal. You're not doing nothing, man. Yeah, he said, facts, take your time here. Been with man 6 years, not married, been building my house for 2 years, testing her the whole time, seeing how she acts and reacts to me being a man. This next one goes right on to that. Take the lead. Stop following people. Bring your dreams over here with you and live your dreams. Okay, if you decide, hey, I'm going to have a woman, then bring her in. But don't build your life around her. Okay, invite her into your life. Bring her along with you. This is the problem we make. It's all these old religious teachings and stuff. There's nothing wrong with that, but y'all take that stuff literally. Okay, you got to take care of yourself first. That's the first law of nature. Not this something Sunshine Shoulder said. Self-preservation, man. You don't be able to help anybody until you help yourself. You got to become so attractive, so good, so competent that everything you desire just comes, it's drawn to you. Y'all think this stuff is spooky. It's not. It's real. I'm living it. I put that out there. When I had less than $2,000, Boobie was a 1 month old. I said, I'm going to build a house over there. I'm going to build a house over here for us. Merle's looking at me like I'm stupid. I don't care. You know, I don't care. I know what I can do. I've got a history with me. She only got a few years. I expect her to be. Hey, Sean Bipley says, thanks for that super chat. I got here a little late. Sounds like you're having a bad time right now. Sorry about this. Take some time off, have a beer on me. Appreciate you, brother. No, this is just my passion, brother. And people always, they confuse that with anger. Remember, I just said that on my live stream a couple of days ago. I'm just excited. That's my excitement. But remember, Sean, I'm a free man. Most of the guys I speak to are prisoners. They'll never get me. They're always going to misinterpret me and misunderstand me. Because it's like a free man going to prison, speaking to a bunch of prisoners. They're never going to get you. You may touch one guy in there who's getting close to his out date, but everybody else is in there doing life. See, a lot of guys watching me, they're under a life sentence. They're never going to take the initiative, because that's on here, to get out of their own way and really seek the life that they deserve. Most of us, Sean, we sleepwalk through this magnificent life. This is a magnificent life. The psychologist said it. We've hit some type of cosmic lottery. We don't know how we got here, for real. That's man's way of trying to explain and trying to understand what we're doing here. You don't know. But it's magnificent. So we sleep through it. We take it for granted because the preacher told you when you die, you're going to wake up somewhere where the streets are gold. That's bullshit. You're gonna die, all right. And them damn groundhogs are gonna eat your ass because you don't have insurance. They're gonna eat through that old plywood vault that your family could have. That's all they could afford because you didn't buy insurance to get you the concrete or the steel vault to protect your remains. So the groundhogs are gonna eat you. That's what's gonna happen. Hey, what's up, Philippine Paradise? He says, you're in areas where they expect so much. I'm in an area where I see a foreigner every 2 months. Well, it doesn't matter. What's that got to do with what we're talking about today? Okay. I don't know if you're a woman or you're a man. I don't know. See, I can't choose my audience. A lot of times my vlogs and my live streams, I'm talking to myself because I don't know y'all for real. Y'all know I'm real, but I can't see behind those profiles and everything. Look at this. Frank's been following me a long time. He could walk right by me. I wouldn't know who he is. But see, we take everything literally, okay? We don't think any other way. That's why we're so easily fooled. I'm talking about taking responsibility for your actions, man. That's what I'm saying. The good and the bad. If you make mistakes, that means you're trying. Yeah, hit the like button. He says, my woman got to listen and follow me at all times. That's what I said. You got to take the lead. But that we're following. We're following, man. And see, that's why you get a pushback. People like Coach Greg Adams, people like me, anybody that preaches real male enhancement, especially in Southeast Asia, you're going to get a phenomenal pushback, a tsunami of pushback, because men don't come over here to be men. They come over here really to be wimps. We come over here to chase women. We come over here to be the footstool, the savior of somebody else. We can't even save ourselves. He says, not trusting no one else, that would be my only problem. If I date internationally, it seems like the women like to undermine the fellas. We're talking about women in general, really. But women aren't the problem. See, we got to take our focus off of women as the problem and put the focus on us as the solution. If you're so good, if you're so competent, if you really become the best version of yourself, Rashad, then you're going to get whatever it is that's coming to you. You're going to attract it. It's the law of attraction. So we got to get away from that, oh, women are the problem. And just get yourself together. My mother told me that when I was 8 years old. He said, take care of yourself. A woman is the last thing you got to worry about. I was 8, and she told me that. But we don't believe it. We think we got to do all this stuff and buy all these fancy cars and come over here and everything. Big Dog said, Sean Biltley, Biden needs more donuts. Biden needs a dose of reality. Reality is enough. And just because I say that doesn't mean I'm for Trump. Okay, he called Vice President Trump the other day. He called Zelensky Putin. It's time for him to sit down, man, and step away. I'm sorry. See, we're afraid of hurting people's feelings. We're too sensitive. He said, offering, I mean nature, snorkeling, free diving, scuba diving, caves, marine life, etc. is stunningly beautiful. Uncle Cal speaking facts. Get off the couch. Stop simping behind these women. But that's, you're going to get a pushback on there because that's all we're coming over here for. So when you say, hey, man, you're lazy, get a hobby. Start doing something. Start challenging yourself. You're not too old. Who told you that? They're coming over here because they got the memo. All the Filipinos, they love old men. Well, I'm not old. My biological age is one thing, but my chronological age is another. I was talking to a gentleman yesterday, man. This guy, he looked young, man. I knew he was young. He said, I'm He said, he said, my biological age is 47, but my chronological age is 25. But do I have that backwards? But you're going to get a big, major pushback. I realize this because that's why we come over here, to put the woman on the pedestal, to rescue the damsel in distress. These women are tougher than you. Okay, that's why they not guys for taking women back to America, but really they're the smart ones. Because the Filipino can adjust over there. It's easier over there than you trying to adjust over here. Far more men take their dreams and flee this place than ever stick around. See, you guys that are talking about, oh, don't ever bring her back, you don't have any experience doing that. You don't live over here on a long-term basis. You come over here for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, or whatever it is. And now all of a sudden, you're going to tell me not to take my woman over there, to keep her over here. It's not about the woman, it's about me. How am I going to adapt? He said, I don't know why expats are saying it's hard to meet women. Look, guys, it's not about women. It's not about women. Stop with this. He said, I have women flirt regular with me. Okay, but how's that improving your life? You're making it about the women. You're trying to get validated by these women. It's something, they got ulterior motives, guys. Of course they're going to flirt with you. Why wouldn't they? They're takers. Let's go to the next one. Take initiative, which a lot of us don't do. We have to be told what to do. It goes back to the first one. Take more control of your life. But no, we sit around, we want other people to tell us what to do. We're used to that. The bell rings at work, it's time to start work. Another bell, break. Another bell, lunch. Another bell, break. Another bell, it's time to go home. You do that for 20 years, man, you're going to hear them bells in your damn sleep. People would never think about owning their own business. They talk that stuff, but they never would. They can't do it. They don't have the discipline, the self-discipline, or to work on commission. No, because they say, okay, I'll take that check, okay, just so you can tell me what to do. You can take control of my life. But it says, take the initiative. Think for yourself. We know what we got to do, guys. Just do it. Okay? Yeah, how did Biden creep into this? But that's what we're talking about. We're talking about becoming really, people just talk this stuff about being the best version of themselves, and they're sitting on the damn couch. They're not doing anything. You don't work out. You're not trying to eat better. You're not going to the doctor. You're not reading. You're not doing anything. No type of self-improvement. You let yourself go. That's why you're a giver. You don't have any choice but to be a giver. That's why guys push back. They don't want to be the taker. Because to be a taker, you got to stand on your own feet. You really got to be the best. You got to be competent. It takes work to do that. We're lazy. You done worked all those years for the man. Now you won't even work 5 minutes for yourself. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear the excuses, because an excuse is just another word for a lie. You're lying. That's all I'm telling you. No, I'm sorry. I'm trying to help people. Remember Kenta Kunta. You are in prison. I'm not on here for you. I'm on here for me. I don't care what you think. I know me better than you ever know me. So stop with all that, man. Y'all good at criticizing. Look in the mirror, okay? I'm not talking about any trolls or anything. I'm talking about us. You guys aren't listening. What did it say? Take advice and follow it. Most of us are in the bad situation we're in now because we don't know how to take advice, or we take the wrong advice. And when they give you good advice, you don't follow it. So you get on here and you try to tell me about myself. Well, keep scrolling. Go on to one of them gossip channels. You're not going to learn a damn thing. Like I said, I don't know you. You got to be K up there. Come on my channel and tell us who you are if you want to. Tell us what you're saying. You know, tell us your feelings and everything like that. Easy for you to sit back on that couch and point fingers at me. I'm not going to change. Okay? Remember, I got out of line a long time ago. Give a damn what you think, man. Think I'm on here because I give a damn about what some invisible profile says about me. You don't know me. Guys think I'm angry. The people who met me know who I am. I'm just animated sometimes. This is a subject I get real passionate about because I'm tired of seeing men coming over here and lay down when they don't have to lay down. Stand up, Kenta Kunta. You know, I'm using my real name. This is who I am. He said, if your casket is too airtight, the body gets bloated and explodes, destroying the casket. Well, I'm not talking about the casket. I'm talking about the vault, Khalid Walid. You know that there's a vault surrounding that casket. The ground would just fall in on you. There's a vault there. I'm not just talking about the casket. Robert says, we all gave too much already, and you know, Sir Calvin's right. Your net worth diminished because you put her first. How about survival mode? We all brought that paycheck home wearing old jeans, but we have such low self-esteem that when somebody says, hey man, you know something, you really worth something for real, we don't believe it. They say, oh, this guy's angry. He's talking crazy because they don't want to take the action that it takes. I took the action, man. I walked out of a crack house into the penthouse of living, man. There's people now, right now, they're still astonished. Like, hey, when is he going to drink again? When is he going to take a hit of crack off the crack pipe again? That's been over 26 years ago. I'm not talking about something I don't know. I know a whole lot about self-improvement. It's you lazy guys that push back because you don't want to do the work. Oh, you wasn't born good looking. So what? There's things you can do. Oh, my genes. I wasn't born smart enough. Well, there's a solution to that. If you want to get to work. Yeah, your drill sergeant, what do you think? Your drill sergeant coming in there with roses all the time? Kenta Kunta? Whoever the fuck you are, I know who you are, man. Get over here. That's the guys who come into my house, eat at my table, stayed in my guest house, hung around with me. Am I some angry guy? No, I'm just getting excited today and on certain subjects when it comes to real male enhancement. It's called enthusiasm. But you guys aren't enthusiastic, so you can't recognize it. You're prisoners, okay? You're fucking prisoners. You're never going to get me. Hey, Confident Voice Speaks. Thanks for that super chat. He said, we seek and take advice from people when it's too late. Listen to your subconscious mind. Keep your tank full. Take the initiative. This is what I'm saying. We know what to do, Confidence Voice Speaks, but we won't do it. Everybody watching this video knows right now what to do to change their life. They're not going to do it. They're going to come up with excuse after excuse after excuse, lie after lie after lie, basically. They're mentally lazy. They don't want to do the work, but they want to reap the rewards. That's why they come over here. They know it's so easy over here. Okay, so they leave. Okay, they don't want self-improvement, so they want to come over here because they know that 18 to 80, blind, crippled, or crazy. They're going to get somebody over here. That's why men flock here. That's the real nitty-gritty. Okay, so That's why they call this a loser's paradise. I don't, but that's what other people call it. That's why they talking about you. I wouldn't care, yeah. Hey, what's up, Sam? He said, most advice given people tend to do the opposite. Yeah. Or we'll listen to we'll take bad advice. The doctor tells you, hey, just stop cold turkey smoking those cigarettes. But your friend down the street says, I'll just ease off the smokes. And, that's the easiest off the way. So you just, instead of smoking 10 packs of cigarettes, smoke 2 packs a day. Now realizing that all you have to do is smoke that one, it's going to reignite that craving inside of you. You got to stop 100% abstinence. Yeah, but I don't know these guys. They're always on here. It's easy to point fingers. We're trying to talk about improving our lives to the point where everything we desire comes to us. But y'all don't believe it. You think it's just a bunch of talk. I'm living it. I thought myself to where I am today. And whatever's wrong with you, you can think yourself out of it. Yeah, he's George. He said, Cal, I bet the thousands of guys that went broke and had to leave the Philippines are living on the streets there, wish they had followed this advice. Yeah, that they had taken care of themselves first. Look at Broke John. It's a perfect example. I bring him up. If you listen to his story, all his money was spent on her and her family. Very little was spent on him. It's like he's violating every law of nature. He's violated every law of nature and then expects to have a good result. But somewhere along the line, he did something right, because when he went broke, Paul and all those guys, they put their money together and sent his butt home. Well, a lot of us, we can't depend on that goodwill right there. First of all, you're not doing any goodwill. So how can you expect any to come back? But that's not the type of exit plan that you want to prepare for. Okay? But here's the next one I'll put on here. Take more chances. I take more risk. Who said this? Somebody said this. I don't know who said it. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Most of us live these hesitant, halting lifestyles. We want the easiest out the way. So we come to the Philippines where, hell, if you breathe it, a woman's going to want you. So you really have no way of, you need some self-assessment. We're looking for validation outside of us. So when you come over here, you're surrounded by yes people. Everything, they're going to be in agreement with every damn thing you say. They're afraid of hurting your feelings or something and running you off. So you got to look in the mirror yourself, and it's something we don't want to do. We're not used to doing it. But it's the only way you're going to flip this script. That's the only way you're going to write this ship. But y'all want somebody to babysit you and give you the sugary stuff and tell you how good life's going to be over here when you get here. I'm not going to be one to do it because it's a lie. You people are crazy. No, I'm not. And what difference would it make if I was? He said, I'm an Army veteran. I was in the Navy. Tobias Michael says, I appreciate you and your wisdom, Cal. Listen up, fellas. Peace. Hey, thank you, brother, for that super chat. Thank you for your support. But it's not really about listening to me. Let's have the conversation, though. That's all I have. I get hyped up because this is something I really believe in. I really believe in self-improvement because I'm living it. Okay, I remember people saying, you're never going to change. Why did you marry him? They said that to my American wife sister said that. May she rest in peace. She passed away. But then she turns around. I heard her in the kitchen after I was sober and we bought the big house and we're living the dream, you know, how good of a man I was. But that changed real quick. You know, I went from being a loser to a winner. See? Because I don't listen to other people. I don't live my life by that. I'm self-supporting, man. Okay? All right? But when you get guys like me, only guys like me who think like me are going to get it, who like to hear this kind of stuff, who are out there practicing, you know, what they're preaching, who are practicing self-improvement. Every little step, it's all about improvement. No, when you talk to men over here, man, I promise you, you're going to get the pushback of all pushbacks because they didn't come over here to do any work on themselves. They came over here to be the footstool, to be the savior, to get validated by some woman who can't even validate herself. We're giving her everything. We're giving her our soul, man. Okay. Let's keep going. Take inventory of your strengths and your weaknesses. Okay. We all know what we're good at. Everybody's good at something. And then work on your weaknesses. You know, you asked me this before. Why do you want to know that? You asked me this in a comment. Yeah, I'm not trying to save everybody. But that's what we're doing over here. I'm saving myself. Like attracts like, Thomas. Opposites don't attract in real life, guys. That's a lie. That's bullshit. It makes for good music. But I don't want anybody opposite of me. Okay, when the student's ready, the teacher will appear. That's where I'm coming from. I'm going to keep talking this stuff because it saved my life. It's not like I'm not living it. Y'all really got to know where I come from. Okay? To know what I'm talking about, to know where I've been, man. I've been through hell. Not only was I in the mud, I drugged my whole family in the mud. Even my little kids that didn't even have a choice in the matter. But when I rose from the damn mud, so did them. When I got well, everybody around me got well. You know, that's all I'm saying. Let's talk about some stuff all the while. Y'all just want to talk about women and relationships all the time. That's why they get on here and push back. I'll be damn, my channel's going toward real male enhancement. If you don't like it, go over there and listen to that sugary stuff, and you're going to come over and die. And your dreams are going to die with you. You can't get something for nothing over here. If you steadily giving, which is what you're going to do over here, how much you got to give? How many of us really have a limitless bank account when we get over here? We don't. There's a limit to it. But you're trying to impress a woman who's not impressed. Okay? Hey, thank you. I love the chime because you understand where I'm coming from. People call me angry, man. It's called enthusiasm. It's called passion. But if you don't have it, if you don't even know it exists, you're going to think you're going to mistake it as anger. What am I angry for when I'm living the best life I could possibly live? There's no perfect life. There's always going to be something missing. Okay? Yeah, that's what Napoleon Hill said. What a man can conceive, a man can achieve. But when you come from a society that does everything for you, even your thinking, they tell you who to vote for over there. You know good and damn well that Trump and Biden both need to withdraw from the race. But y'all going to defend him to your damn death because they're telling you to do that. You don't even know what Biden stands for. You can't really tell me one piece of legislation he's pushing that's going to affect you. You're just following him because they told you to follow him. You're afraid to get out of line. You're afraid to say what I say. He needs to sit his old ass down. If both pilots, the pilot, the co-pilot, and you know that other pilot that sits in the cockpit, if they were all in the same mental and physical condition as Joe Biden, would you get on the damn plane? You probably wouldn't. But that's the only reason y'all afraid to think for yourself. But it doesn't matter what the woman is. She's not the problem. That's what I got right here. Stop looking at women as the problem. Instead, we're the solution to whatever problem or problems you got in your life. Guess what? If the woman is not who you think she is, or you can see the red flag, take flight. Get the hell out of there. See, we got to become takers, but we're not, we're givers. A lot of us don't give a damn. Okay, you think you're going to die and wake up in a land of milk and honey and all that, man. Well, I'm sorry. I got to go with what William Shakespeare said. What little we know of death, life should be a paradise. This is a magnificent life. You don't know what's on that other side. The preacher don't know what's on that other side. The scientists don't know. This is just mankind's attempt to try to explain this magnificent existence that we have. Why don't you just enjoy it? You know, hell, I got down here, take life as it comes. See, I live in the now. I live in the moment. Because I know enough about 1 foot in the past, 1 foot in yesterday, 1 foot in tomorrow, pissing all over today. I did that my whole life. I enjoy every minute. I'm trying to get my woman to think the same way. That's why when I say I don't waste a heart on. When I'm hard and my woman's next to me, I'm going up in it. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know what the next day gonna bring. I might drink a cup of coffee and the damn thing go back down. What's up, Michael Beach Alive? Yeah, you're gonna be all right. He said, well, if you want to let them put you in concentration camps, man, come on, man. He said, I'd take a later flight. I know you would. No, it's not. I lived there for my whole life. Okay? But y'all givers, you're giving your vote away. Become a taker, man. There, wherever you are, not just over here, y'all givers. That's right. But action speaks louder than words, fresh aloha, is all I'm saying. My actions speak a whole lot louder than my words. Okay? That's why I'm saying I practice what I preach. There's nobody that can come over here and say, oh, look at Sunshine Show, he's a phony. Bullshit. You know what they're going to see? Me on my morning walk, me at the gym, me trying to eat better, helping people. Everything I talk about on my vlogs, they're going to see me doing. Okay? The bullshit. Y'all see that's the problem. Y'all givers. Y'all giving them authority over your life. Okay, remember, I only have 2 rules that I follow. I do not violate the rights of my fellow man, and I obey the law or wherever I am. But other than that, I'm not going to let people take away my rights, protection, and privilege. I'm going out fighting. Y'all done given all that up. No, we're not trying to force them. I'm having a conversation. If I can reach one person who says, you know what, man, I'm going to have a better plan when I get over to that Southeast Asia. I'm not going to be ill prepared like a lot of guys. I'm going to live in the real life. See, real life is enough. We want to create this fantasy in our man of the life we expect to live over here. When we get over here, it doesn't exist, guys. I'm telling you that it don't exist. Reality is going to slap you in the face. And you're either going to have to fight or flight. It's one of the two. And the guys who hang around long enough to get acclimated, to adapt, they come out okay. But the majority of people, they flee, man. They can't handle it. The change is too much for them. Okay? That's just real life. He said, Cal, men have either forgotten how to be men, were never taught how to be men, or simply acquiesce their responsibility of being a man because becoming a man takes work. Well, you said that about the acquiesce. See, we've given up, man. You know, we've turned over our lives to other people. We're followers now. We're following the followers. A lot of people are coming over here because they see somebody else coming over here. And everything really that they do, the job you got down at the factory, you're only there because your neighbor works there and he told you, hey, they're hiring down at the factory. We're afraid of ourselves, is what we're afraid of. It's so much easier just to stay in line and be a sheep. One thing I love about this magnificent life is I don't know what's going to happen from one day to the next or 1 minute to the next. But some people like that certainty. I like the uncertainty of life. Hey, Blizzard Abroad, thanks for that super sticker. This brother's got a real life channel. He's talking about real life stuff. He's not in some fantasy. We want the fantasy. We want the gossip. That's why it's probably 1,000 people watching these videos of that fight that went on. I'm not going to talk about it, guys. It's not going to help us. It's not going to move the needle one bit. You're just going to have a bunch of men around voicing their opinion, gossiping. That's a bad look for us, man. Okay? But whenever people start comparing the Philippines and Thailand, this is the reason I prefer the Philippines. All those Thads and Tyrones are not over here. Or they're so far apart, they don't have to deal with them. Okay, it's one of the reasons I left. I'm sick of Thads and Tyrones and their sensitivity. Okay, anything you say, they're ready to fight. Misery loves company and all that stuff. Beat Your Life. Welcome, man. He said, looks like a lot of new people in the chat. Welcome. Yeah, man. I'm glad. The new blood. Last month, I had 60% new viewers. Of all my videos, 60% of the people were new viewers. And I try to explain this to people. When they talk about, oh, you vloggers, y'all talk about the same thing. We don't have the same audience, man, okay? On a day-to-day basis, there's always somebody new finding your channel. And you got good pertinent information that they need. So that's why I have live streams. Walkabout Philippines said real life is hard. Make the best of it and laugh when you can. That's right. That's exactly right. It's not easy. But we can make our quality of life so much better if we tweak it. If we make some changes. If we have the courage to, and we're not lazy. People come over here because they know they don't have to do anything. They don't have to change. If they can push that damn wheelchair on the plane, once they get over here, they're going to be in the promised land. The only thing I can promise you is they're going to take every damn thing you got. That's the only promised thing that you're going to get. The rest is going to be left up to you. I made a decision. I'm going to take responsibility for my actions. I'm no longer going to give it to somebody else. Okay? If I make a mistake, so what? I'm going to keep trying. He said, nobody follows someone like in discipline, and the ones that do are the blind. Well, a lot of times it is the blind leading the blind over here. Remember when I looked up the reasons why expats fail. Now we're talking about expats in this particular article. They were talking about expats who were sent abroad by their employer. And the number one reason, the number one of all the reasons expats fail, you would never guess it. They sent the wrong person to the assignment. Some of you guys are the wrong people for the assignment. You shouldn't even be over here, but you following somebody else over here. You can't make up your own mind. You can't think for yourself. You never learn to think for yourself. That's the number one reason expats fail overseas. They were the wrong person for the assignment. Okay? And that's why they don't make it over here. You're the wrong person to be over here. You should be somewhere else, probably. All the places on this beautiful planet, 197 million square miles, about 58 million square miles of land. And you find yourself over here struggling. The hell with that. He said, I came here to be a man and support my new family. Second on the way, be a man. Be responsible for yourself and yours. Take responsibility for your actions. I just said that. Okay? Making mistakes means you're trying. Okay? Here's a good one. Take precautions. How many do that? Look before you leave. I didn't even do that when I came to the Philippines the first time. I was in such a bad state of mind, body, and spirit. I just got on the plane and came over here. I did not look before I leave. Okay? I didn't have a plan. I didn't even know where I was going. I just knew that I was flying into a place called Cebu City. I'm not censoring anybody, but you're asking me personal questions, man. I don't know you. He says it's good to give advice sometimes, but don't censor. And I'm not even giving advice. I'm giving suggestions. We're having a conversation. I'm not censoring you, dude. It isn't intrusive. You're asking me personal questions. We just had a discussion about that. You don't have a need to know that about me. You don't have a need to know anything about me other than any information I give you. You're the one being sensitive. You're the one being unreasonable. You got a big ass A as your profile picture. I don't know who the hell you are, man. You could be anybody. Don't be stupid. But we don't want to hear real talk. We want to hear the sugary stuff. We want to be babysat. We want to say, oh, everything's going to be okay, Johnny. Come on over here. That's what you want to hear, and you know it. That's why you follow them channels. Because I go and I try to say, well, hell, why is this channel so popular? Why it get so many views? I don't come away with nothing that's going to help me. Boots on the ground the minute I get over here. There's no common sense. It's all, oh, here's where you find the women. Oh, why did I leave America? And everything like that. And it's always the women, the women, the women. The guys on here, oh, they say that it's hard to meet a woman in Dumaguete. It's always about the woman. You cannot live your life outside of yourself. He said, men need an instruction manual of how to be a man. This could be your next live chat. How to be a man, a 10-point beginner guide. But see, here's what they're going to do with that information, Instagram, like they always do. They say, oh, I'm the last man that needs to be given advice about a relationship. Am I? Am I the wrong man to do that? Or do you want the perfect guy to give you that information? And he doesn't exist, by the way. When you get bloggers on here, they're either making shit up because they've never been through it before, or they may have one woman and they can tell you how to keep a good relationship. Or you got guys like me who are living a real life, who over here in a whole different culture, 8,000 miles away, have nothing in common with people. We're just finding our way over here. So you may have to have 4 or 5, 6 women that you're dealing with. Where would you rather get your information from? Somebody who's been down that road before, or somebody who's never been down that road? Who's looking on a map, showing you, hey, turn right over here, or somebody who's actually walked that road. I think I want to take it from somebody who's already been boots on the ground. But that's what they'll do. Oh, you're the wrong man. They're going to find an excuse. It's just a lie. We don't want to do the work. We want the easiest softer way out. We've always done that. That's how we are. That's how we found ourselves in the situation we are. We're going to blame it on the woman when you could have took flight a long time ago. But you have no discipline. Yeah, you have no control over your dick. You're a sex addict, most of us. That's why you come over here. You don't come over here for nothing else. You come over here because they say there's free pussy over here and easy pussy over here. This is the headquarters. That's why you're here. You're not here to try to improve your life. You're not here to eat better, to exercise and all that stuff. That's what you're here for. So when somebody like me tells you that, you get mad. Then you wonder why people attack you when you come over here. He says if you fell over here or lose your money to a woman, that's you and no one else. Own up to your own efforts. Yeah. Take responsibility for your own actions. Quit blaming people. The woman ain't scammed you out of nothing. You willfully gave her the money. Now she don't do what you asked her to do, and you mad. You get on YouTube, oh, she scammed me. They cheated me out of my money. Next. He said the expert failures are the ones that come to the Philippines for the sole purpose of a woman. Yeah, I mean, if you come over here to the Philippines for a woman, that's all you're going to get. Then you're going to be stuck over here. And after a while, you're going to be looking across the table at somebody you don't have anything in common with. You're going to start hating each other. You're not going to like each other. You don't think that's the truth? There's so many stories like that. Okay, I'm telling you it's true. Then you're going to go to the next one, next one, next one. Then pretty soon, through all of that, you're going to realize, man, I better do something over here for me. You're going to find out that the Philippines has so much more to offer than a woman. See, I don't find it necessary to defend the Philippines anymore. I let guys come over here and find out themselves. But I can tell you my life. Okay. I asked you the question on the last vlog that I did. Are we the losers that people call us for coming over here? And if we're not, then why are we acting like it? Why are we self-destructing over here if we're not the losers? Why are we over here chasing women if it's not all about the women, the guys say? You can't get a woman at home. Are you chasing women at home? Are you just chasing them over here? You know, what gets me is when I see these guys, they're online, they got these women and they're boasting and bragging about it. Like, everybody's got a woman over here who wants a woman, man. You haven't done nothing. You're showing us who you are. But when you talk reality, they don't want to hear it. They want to hear the fairy tale shit. See? It's not about a woman. Who gives a damn? What you think she's going to change your life? There we go with the woman, man. I ain't answering no more women questions. Ask Merlin today. Merlin. Merlin. Is Merlin here? Oh, she's still at the gym. I told Merlin, I'm so sick and tired of talking about Philippines and relationships, man. I'll let somebody else do it. Yeah, I got to give y'all what y'all want, but I'm sick and tired of it, man. It's not rocket science, guys. I'm sorry, it's not. I won't talk about this. So I'm sick. I've got it up to here. okay, with it. I mean, really, after a while, you're like, man, what the fuck is going on here? That y'all get it? Yeah, okay, look. I got to agree with you right here. This is what the whole damn blog is about. Thank you for making this comment, man. He said, women will find you. Do not worry. My mother, I was 8 years old. I promise you, my mother told me this. She said, a woman is the last thing you have to worry about. Just take care of yourself. We're talking about real male enhancement today on this blog. Just in case you've gotten mixed up and don't know what we're talking about. He brought it back to the center. We want to become so good, so competent, so attractive that we're going to draw into our lives everything we desire. So now we don't have to be the giver. We can be the taker. We can take what's coming to us. But y'all too much, y'all going to give everything away. And that's what happens. And then you blame the woman. Oh, the Philippines isn't what they say it is. Because you came over here giving, surrounding yourself with yes people. You don't have any type of self-assessment. You can't be honest with yourself and look in the mirror and say, you know, I'm fucking up, man. What I got to do? Like I did when I woke up on the crack house floor in 1998. Okay, with the Salvation Army knocking on my door, bringing Christmas to my family, guys. That's a big dose of self-assessment. It's like, man, you got to do something different, and you got to do it now. And that's all I'm asking you to do. Wherever you are, stop being a giver, man, because women are takers. Women aren't the problem. You're the problem. And until you fix you, there's always going to be a problem. You're always going to be blaming somebody else. That's all I'm saying today, guys. But y'all don't want to hear that kind of stuff. You just want to hear how easy it is to get married over here. I saw a video today, how to get married in the Philippines. Just come over here, stupid. Ain't no steps involved in all that stuff. It's about the simplest thing you're going to do over here. They'll marry you the first damn day. And it's not a knock on them. Women are takers. You're givers. Take men out of the equation, and the whole thing crumbles. Okay? That's it right here. Take a deep breath. You see all this stuff is take. We got to become takers, guys. Take a deep breath. Learn to relax. We're too busy. We think we always got to be doing something. Well, being productive and being busy. I learned this as an insurance agent. It's two different things. Okay? Learn to relax, and they'll teach you how to relax over here because you'll look at it, you'll mistake it for being lazy. There's people relaxing. They know how to relax. We don't know how to relax. We think we got to be doing something every minute or every hour, every day. Sometimes what you need to be doing is nothing. Relax. Soak it all in, man. It's a whole lot moving overseas. You left a whole lot behind. There's a whole lot ahead of you. Stuff you got to get adjusted to, acclimated to. Just take a deep breath and relax, man. You know, remember, we know what to do. We just won't do it. Yeah, the Philippine oil tune-up and oil change is no joke, but it's waiting over. That's the least of your worries. Okay, you're going to get that by default because in her mind, that's what she has to give you. Okay, that's it. That's what she's bringing to the table. That's why they get so mad when you're looking at another woman because they know that she's got the same thing to give that they do. And if she's younger, if she's firmer, if she's better looking, they're going to get insecure about that. That's why they're so insecure. But I'm not worried about a woman. I got to take care of myself. I can't take care of Booby or any of my responsibilities. I got to take care of myself first. Why do you think when you're on the damn airplane and there's a sudden loss of pressure in the cabin, what do they tell you to do? We talked about this before. Put the damn oxygen mask on yourself first. Okay? They even know that to tell you to do that. Even if you got a baby right here by you, put it on yourself first. Man, it's hard to get through the guys who come over here who want to be the footstool. Are we the losers that people say we are by coming over here? Is that the reason we come over here? Because we can't make it in our own country? Just stop acting like it. Stop showing who you are. Tripping all over these women over here, acting a damn fool. Oh, look what I got. You ain't got shit that nobody else has got. Hey, Hal, he said, Cal. Good right here. This is good right here. This is what I deal with every single day. He says, Cal, there's so many guys who never even been to the Philippines talking as if they've been. Amazing how they have the answers. This is the pushback I get from the couch bros, the armchair bros, the no passport bros. They don't want you to help them. They got all the answers. But to their credit, though, Hal Funkman, they're keeping this genre going. Okay, they're the fuel of this Philippine genre. It's fire. They're the ones clicking on these videos. They're the ones put in the comments. They're the ones sending all the PayPal to these women and everything like that. So, you know, I've got to give them their due, but you're right. But the ones who come over here, okay, they come over here to be the footstool. So when you tell them, man, you got to quit giving so much, man. Take care of yourself. She was doing just fine before you came over here. It's not about the woman, it's about you. Even before you come over here, get yourself together. What about your health? What about your money? How are you managing your time? See, that's what I got right here. It says, take your time, health, and money more seriously. Guys, we're sleepwalking through this magnificent life. Thinking some woman over here, 4'11", 100 pounds, it's got some type of special powers. Well, if she did, she's going to use them on herself. She's not going to use them on you. She's going to use them to lift herself out of the just inhospitable circumstances that she's in. But because she doesn't have the special power, you're the damn special power. Laura says, hey, Cal, I'm visiting a humid state. I admire that walk you did. Humidity is a lot. I hope these guys understand the climate there. Not everyone adapts like you have. It took me a while, Laura. Thank you. And thank you for bringing up that walk, because I talked about that. It's the reason I did that walk. It's the reason I did the no sugar challenge. I got to keep pushing myself. I got to keep improving. I can't just let myself go. I can't just come over here and be bored and let inaction destroy me. I'm not going to self-destruct. That's why I do stuff like that. Not only now, but now I'm going to do the absolute no sugar for 30 days. No fruit. Okay, I'm going to have to give me some laxatives, though, because the fruit was like, especially the pineapple. It has a lot of fiber, man. You eat a pineapple, a fresh pineapple, within 30 minutes, you're in there, hugging that commode. But it's going to be something after that. Okay? The same as I challenge myself with coming up with new content, interesting content. I'm going to keep pushing myself. I'm going to keep challenging myself, man. Otherwise, what does it do? What does everything that's stagnant do? It dies. And that's what we do. We come over here, we be stagnant. We do nothing, and you die. But yeah, it's hot over here. It took me a long time, and I'm not 100% acclimated, but I know what to do, Laura. I was talking about that yesterday with a guy. As a matter of fact, he was an American guy from Louisiana. We don't just stand around in it. And I was talking to Gabriel about that in Dumagetti. We don't just stand there and let it, just consume you because your clothes will be drenched with sweat. I'm going from A to B in a straight line. I'm not fooling around. I'm going to the mall. I'm going somewhere. I'm sitting here in the aircon. Hey, American. He said, glad I caught you tonight. Thanks for staying you and always telling the truth. No sugarcoat, not stuttering. Yeah, man, it's really all I've got. Really, is my reputation. I don't have much more than that as far as being on YouTube. People don't understand credibility is really all you got on YouTube. As naive as I am about YouTube, I understood that 100%. I can't be saying one thing and doing something else. Or imagine if everything I said was sugary. And then the Philippines opened up and people came over here. A lot of them hit the brick wall over here. They hit it running full speed, face first, man. Reality kicks in, and they don't have a young woman over here waiting. Matter of fact, they never get a woman. Nothing ever materializes for them. It's not what they're seeing on the vlogs. So guess what they do? What we all do. We start blaming somebody else outside of us. They don't take responsibility for their own actions or inaction. I'm going to tell you, okay, yeah, you can get you 18 to 80, but you still got to have some type of persuasion skills. You got to have some type of conversation. Filipinos like to laugh. They like to have a good time. If you can't do that, she's more shy than you. You're not going to get to first base. Don't be afraid to ask for what you want. You got to be direct. That's how they understand you. They don't understand sarcasm. They don't understand beating around the bush. Look, meet me at the hotel. Meet me at the airport. You know when you show up at that airport, that's not beating around the bush. You're going on vacation with me. Okay? They know exactly what that means. If you take her to Boracay, you're not going to rent 2 hotel rooms. And it's going to be 1 bed. He said, thanks for what you do, man. I appreciate it. Thank you, brother, for joining the live stream, watching my videos. Guys, look, I'm going to say this again. And I'll say this until until I'm blue in the face. These channels are nothing without y'all. Not just my channel, all of them. Without the viewers, the subscribers, the support, we're nothing, guys. So when people say, oh, man, I'm shocked that you replied to my email. You answered thank you for answering my message. I'm like, really? Are the YouTubers out here that aren't answering their emails? It blows me away that some guys, man, have let this stuff go to their head. This YouTube is so fickle. Remember, we don't have any control over it. The algorithm can change, man, and wipe you out. Or just as people turn you on, they can turn you off. But there's some guys over here walking on the cloud, man. I've seen it with my own eyes. I've been at these meet and greets, man. Guys don't even speak to these guys. That don't bother me. I'm too fucking important. Hey, Robert. Thanks for that super chase. I don't want free advice. Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. But everybody does. They're not gonna follow it anyway, though, Robert. You know, congratulations for you, man, for taking the lead. You know, when people said, man, you too old to work. Now you got a damn good job. You got a great job, as a matter of fact. You got out of line a long time ago, like I did. You're not part of the sheep. It's easy to be the sheep, man. It's easy to be a prisoner, man. Why do you think those guys, and you notice, if you people know anybody went to prison for any considerable period of time, when they get out, they look so good. Why are they prisoners in free society, but then they're productive citizens in prison? Has that ever occurred to anybody but me? They get out, they go in there, they eat right, they exercise, they become religious, they're reading more. They're doing everything they should have done out here in the free world to prevent them from going to prison in the first place. It's called discipline, but it's not self-discipline. The minute you unlock that cell and let them out here, where they have to practice self-discipline, where the bell's not ringing, the guard's not, you know, herding them in like cattle and all that stuff, they collapse. They fail. And that's what we want when we come over here. We want guarantees. We want a damn tour guide. We want a damn shepherd over here to show us everything to do and watch over us and everything like that. Because ending up yourself, man, you can't make it over here. But yeah, my brother, man, did 7 years in prison. Okay, he did 3.5. He got out, man. He wasn't out 3 or 4 months. But to his credit, when he went back in and did that other 3.5 to finish off that 10-year sentence, he never went back to prison. He started practicing self-discipline. But man, when he got out, man, you'd have thought he was Michael Jackson. Skin was clear, built up, man, you know, saying all the right things, but he couldn't keep a job. You know, it's crazy, man, how that works. But I have to tip my hat to you. And it's a beautiful car you bought, too. Yeah, I take water with me, but usually what I'll do is I'll drink about a third of this before I leave, because this thing is heavy. And then what I'll do, Philippine Paradise, is about halfway through my walk, there's a restaurant, Mr. C outdoor restaurant. I stop in there and buy a 500 ml, which would be a 16 ounce. And I drink it and it'll bring me all the way back home. But this is the key too, guys. Right here to a better life. Drinking more water. Be honest. Who's drinking the right amount of water? I guarantee you 90% of us are not. They say however much you weigh, cut that in half. That's how many ounces of water you should be drinking every day. That's a lot. So just say I'm 200 pounds. So I'm supposed to be drinking 100 ounces. And if this is 32 ounces, that's about 3 of these is what I'm drinking. And this is a lot of water if you're not drinking water. But if you're not drinking anything else but water, it's nothing. 3 liters is nothing. But when you're drinking Coke, coffee, lemonade, orange juice, and all that stuff throughout the day, you're not going to do it, guys. Yeah, you see, I think some of the vets know what it's like in being in other countries. Yeah, you're right, but honestly, Thomas, it's very, how of a percentage do you think now, especially since the pandemic? It's a very small percentage of military people coming over here. Majority of the guys that I know over here, they haven't been in the military. Michael Beecher Life, you know, is one. I'm talking about people I've actually met. Michael Beecher Life, let's see, Michael Beecher Life, Anthony, Cornelius Mack. That's really 3 that I've seen. Everybody else, they had never been in the military. Angelo, Eric Terry, Sydney, However, I mean, just everybody else has it. He said no women in prison. That has a lot to do with self-discipline. The same thing you're going to need when you get over here. See, you guys are prisoners. That's why you're doing so well over there. But when you get over here and you get free, and there's no bells going off, there's no boss on your shoulder, there's nobody telling you what to do, you lost. You need to break that first before you get over here. That's what I'm saying. We need to become takers, guys. Because if you lose over there, you're going to lose over here. It's just going to take you a little longer, but you're going to lose. Yeah, you're right. It's different. It's a lot different. Okay. But here's one thing that can help you almost from day one, guys. Stop chasing. Stop asking. When you stop asking, okay, guess what? When you ask for something, the people are going to want something in return. So that makes you the giver. So you come over here chasing a woman, you want the sex, right? She wants something in return. But if you get to the point where you're so attractive that now she becomes the giver, she wants to give you the sex, all you have to do is take it. Now you're doing something. Now we're flipping the script back, which is the way it should be. But we're rushing over here. Only fools rush in, guys. I said, take your time. There's no need to rush over here. They're not going anywhere. Patience. Only fools rush in. She knows why you're here. But we come over here in a hurry. We open up our wallet. We're leading with the wallet. And I get it. Some of us think that's what we have to do because we're really messed up. Okay? Hey, Truth and Transparency, thanks for that super chat. He said, keep it real and stand on business, Cal. Hey, man, you know I am. That's all I got. But we rush over here. We don't even give chance for nothing to materialize. We don't let it work itself out. We interfere, with nature, basically. We interfere with the game over here. All you got to do, first of all, they're waiting over here for you. They're not going anywhere. They're over here just living their life, man, their own business. But that's it. They're waiting for you to come over. They already know what they're going to do. But you get over here and you don't know because you don't know how to take advice. And you're taking the wrong advice. So you get over here, the minute you get off the plane, you're laying out the wallet. There's a script, guys. I'm the only one told you that. Has anybody ever talked about a script other than me? If they did, they got it from me because it's true. There's a script over here. It's being played. Every woman knows the script. All you got to do is do something different to mess the script up. Change the lines, change the scene, do something to mess the script up, and she's lost. Why? He said, I just finished 18 hours in 2 days with 6 hours sleep, taking a bull by the horn. See, you're taking. You're a taker now. But when you ask these women for something over here, let them give it to you, man. Then take it. How is that rocket science? It's not. You got to take the lead. You still got to be the man over here. She wants the man over here. Over here in the Philippine society, I got to give the credit to the men. They're leading over here, guys. That's what she wants. She don't want a man coming over her, following her, sniffing behind her. Okay, look, what I say? You give her respect. She takes your kindness for weakness. And that's what we do. Let it play out. Don't come over here messing everything up. You're not Michael Jordan trying to dunk every damn time you get the ball. He said, they said on another channel, the same guy that slammed Richie Mack pushed up on Sunshine Show. Now, he didn't push up on me because I can see through it. I knew he was there to make a video. See, y'all guys are stupid. I'm not. I've been around for 61 years for a reason. And he don't realize I had 5 guys with me. See, the guys I had with me, they were not going to turn their back on me the way they turned their back on Richie Mack. And then I didn't run up on the guy. But there's a video that shows right after that, he's asking, does anybody got that on tape? Did anybody videotape that? That's all these guys want, man. Okay? He didn't push up on me. That might be the way they edited the video. You was not there. Okay, I had a whole room, a whole restaurant full of people. I have nothing to hide. He didn't push up on me. I knew what to do. You guys, y'all like that old drama. See, remember I told y'all earlier on, it's these commenters. He didn't push up on me. And then he ended up arguing with the smallest guy and the nicest guy in the whole restaurant. I've been around bullies my whole life. My brother was a bully. Okay? No, he didn't push up on me. I'm sorry. You know, you got to ask them. Don't come on here with that stuff. There's plenty channels that are talking about that stuff. I'm not going to gossip, but for him to get on here and push up on me, no. He ain't push up on me. I'm sorry, dude. You need to go watch that tape again. I don't care how he edited that. What he didn't show was me getting my food was on the way. I wasn't going to risk everything I got over here to prove a point. What? I don't even know the guy. Remember, I told you there's nothing you can do to me to make me hate you over here. I don't even know him. I can't even understand what he's saying to get mad at him when he makes the videos about me. Okay? So, no, stop that. Remember, I'm from Kentucky. I'm not from LA and all them fancy places. I'll cut your fucking throat. I'll pay somebody to do it. You're not going to fuck around with me. No, ain't nobody pushed up on me. But, you know, he said, don't chase them, it'll mess them up. They don't know any better. But we're chasing, we're asking, we're making it all about them. And we're going right along with the script. And pretty soon, when you go back home, you're not going to have any money. You're not. Why do you think so many guys over here haven't accomplished a damn thing? Because it's all about the woman. Once you see guys over here who are really doing things and accomplishing stuff, they already know it's about me. This is about my survival. This is my retirement. I worked all those years for this. I'm going to do things my way. I'm going to lead. Okay, I'm going to take responsibility for my actions or inaction. So if something goes wrong, okay, guess what? I'm going to put it on me. Okay, I'm not going to send my money over here to some woman that I don't know. How many people done that? This is a nice guy. He came to my meet and greet. He did it. The woman mismanaged the money. Hey, sorry, guys. I don't know what happened. We got overcast gas. But you don't send a woman 12 million pesos who's never had 10,000 pesos in her hand, who's working as an OFW, struggling to make ends meet back over here. You just don't do it. Okay? He said, I called them out. Yeah, but you know, like I said, we don't want to talk about this stuff on my channel because it doesn't move the needle, guys. It's so many people, and you know, I can't blame them. They're YouTubers. They need this type of content, you know, to get viewers and stuff like that. I don't. I try to stay away from gossip. I would only be speculating because I wasn't there. I saw the same tape everybody else did. Why we keep talking about it over and over and over? I mean, it's all you see is that little clip that everybody else saw, but we're making a big deal out. We don't know what happened. You know, yeah, the graveyards are full of bullies. I feel sorry for both of them, man. Really, I'm just telling you. I feel sorry for both of them, and we'll um, keep it at that. But here's something else before we get off of here, because I got a few minutes. Take the road less traveled, guys. Okay, it means being original, man. Live your own life. You only got one life to live. Take the road less traveled. Don't do what everybody else is doing. Stop following these followers, man. These guys don't know any more than you know. I don't know any more than you know. I'm going to look, but guess what? I'm 61 years old. I'm smart enough to know this. I'm going to look and see what somebody's doing. I don't give a damn what you're saying. If what you're saying is not lining up with your actions, man, I'm clicking the channel. I'm going the other way. But you got guys talking on here. They haven't accomplished anything. But y'all sitting there listening to them. They don't have a woman beside them, if that's what you're interested in. But they're experts on relationships. They haven't built a house. They don't do anything over here. They may have been here a few times. Okay, your actions better line up with your words. You have no credibility with me. I'm sorry. But we need more originals. See, I'm not going to do what everybody else is doing. Just because everybody jumped on that train and got it, that's their main content. They're going to talk about that from now, probably at least to the end of the month. And now I think one of the guys, he's got his live stream on now. He's telling his side of the story, which the only two people who should be talking about it are the two people involved. But, you know, I don't work like that. I didn't come over here for that. You know, and when you do that, okay, you're going to put your life in jeopardy, man. It's a magnificent life. We don't know what's on the other side. That's why we do the stupid stuff we do. We think we know. We think we know, so we do ignorant stuff to put our life in jeopardy like that. You know, see, the problem with us, you know, I grew up as a brown man in America. When it comes to other brown-skinned men in my neighborhood, it goes from 0 to 100 real quick. And I just don't see anything good coming out of that. I don't think that's over with. RLVRV says, overcast skies here also in Taguig, hoping for rains later. We got a little bit of rain last night. Yeah, it's a teachable moment, you know, but not where you're just going to beat that over and over, Blizzard abroad. Okay? It's just not, you know, I didn't see any value in it, so I didn't want to elaborate and everything like that. I'm not going to bring anything else to the table, and I'm just going to be me, man. I'm going to do something different. I've always done that. I'm not a gossip channel, man. Those channels are popular, but it's just not who I am. But let's go on to the next one. When I said take the road less traveled, what else I got over here? Well, I went all the way down the list. But as y'all can see in my comment section, you see that we're making it all about women. Why? Is that all that's over here in Southeast Asia? That's all we think that's over here. The guy got on here today. Let me think of his name. I can't think of his name. Yeah, Digital Nomad. He says, he said, I'm an adventurer. I scuba dive, free dive, hike. He said all kinds of stuff to do over here. But very few of us do any of that. All we do is come over here. We get hooked up with a woman. and she locks us up and throws away the key. And we live our fourth quarter in misery. We're really unhappy. Okay. And that's what happens. This is what I'm seeing. I refuse to let that happen to me. You have to take the lead, guys. You gotta let them know, when you get over here. Look, I'm not over here just for you. I worked all these years. I want to see what the Philippines is like, what Southeast Asia is about. I met a guy in the bus station yesterday. Shout out to Cal and his beautiful girlfriend, Bridget. They're on their way to Thailand or Vietnam. He said, I don't know. We're going somewhere. Laos, Cambodia, he said. He said, I've been over here for 2 months. I want to take her to see somewhere else. See, that's what I'm talking about. He says, I'm taking her. She's not telling me I'm not going and, she's not running the show. I am, and it's okay. He said, word, I have a channel, but it's for me, no one else. If people want to watch, then good on them. If not, I don't care. And that's really a good way to look at it. And believe it or not, Sir Ron, a lot, it's very few channels who have made it big, who set out to be big. Because you just don't know. There's no way anybody that says that, hey, I knew I was going to have 58,000, approaching 59,000 subscribers, millions of views, all the support that I get, people watching my channel and stuff, coming over here to visit me, man, they're lying. There's no way, because you have so little control of that. The only control you have is to get in front of the camera and talk about whatever it is you're talking about. Everything else, you got that algorithm, where you are. People have found out the hard way that the Philippines is the star. I heard another vlogger say that and about choked on my water. You know good and well you stole that from me. But it's true. They left, they thinking that they're the star and everybody's following them. They're following the Philippines. And you just happen to be over here. Timing is everything. Michael B. Light said something to me. He said, I like you because you remain humble. It's like, and you remained yourself as you grew. I'm like, that's who I am. I'm not going to change, but there's people who change. But when I started out, I had no idea, man. I was the same way. All I wanted was my $100. I didn't want a YouTube channel, man. I didn't want it because it's getting to the point now where it's almost dangerous. See, somebody like Richie Mack, he needs a bodyguard, really. He's much bigger than me, much more famous, and he puts himself out there like a celebrity. Well, you can't be just walking around like that, man, because people will push up on you, man. They want to try you, man, these miserable ass people. They're taking it too seriously. They're trying to, clout chase. Yeah, sex and drama sells tickets, but only for so long. You're not going to have an enduring channel because it's not enough drama. See, we think it's a lot of drama. That's why Michael Beach, like when you've been over here. That's why when Mark Thornton got into his thing, okay, why you think, okay, that was so exciting and blew up, but now it's gone. It's going to be the same thing with this because it's so few and far between, especially when it's caught on camera and especially when it's, known people. Now, I'm pretty sure there's fights all the time in the Philippines and Thailand, but nobody cares because they just regular people. They don't have YouTube channels. Excuse me, but sex certainly sells over here. Philippine Pumpkin or Philippine Experience, and he's the guy that's been over here. About how long you been here, Pumpkin Joe? About the same time as I have, but he says, I think guys regret coming here to live their retirement tropical dreams. When they settle down, kids happen, and the dream becomes real life, just like they had in their home country. See, that's a great point. Real life is over here. But real life is good enough. It's better than the fantasy because you're responsible for your own happiness. I can say that till I'm blue in the face. You're never gonna realize it. Some woman over here, these women aren't happy, guys. Okay, that's the face they're putting on. You could not be happy under these circumstances. They have no choice but to deal with their circumstance, and that's what I give them credit for. They're very good at that. But to say that they're happy, you're pushing it. You're really, really pushing it. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna get off here. I want to thank y'all for your super chat, super stickers, all your thumbs up, all your support for Sunshine Shoulders. I'm who I am, man. I'm sorry. If you don't like it, you just gotta keep trolling. Keep scrolling and trolling. I've been the same since I got on here. I've got a real life channel. And I'm just gonna talk about relevant things. I'm not gonna gossip if I can avoid it. That doesn't help you at all. It's not gonna help you one bit. But if you want to know what really living over in the Philippines is like, then I've got a channel for you. Because I'm going to tell you what I'm seeing, what's right in front of me, what I'm living, and what I'm experiencing. That's all I can do. I'm not an expert on the Philippines. I see so little of this place. I've only been to 16 islands out of the 2,000, by the way. I haven't even been to Surigao. I haven't even been to Puerto Galera. I haven't even been to Palawan. And the people I come in contact with, man, it's just a smidgen. It's not even on the radar of the Filipinos that are over here, 110 million. I'm just telling you what's right in front of me and bringing up conversations because my channel is really going toward real male enhancement. Because a lot of you guys think it's too late. It's not. I'm going to show you it's not. You think my time has passed me by. In some aspects, it is. I mean, you're not going to make it to the Olympics in a 100-yard dash, but that don't mean you can't live a happy, full life. You can. Don't mean you can't take better care of yourself. Take responsibility for your actions and everything else we talk about. It's time we become takers, guys. And the first thing to becoming a taker is stop being a damn giver. Stop chasing. Stop asking, because they're going to want something in return. Become so attractive that you draw into your life every damn thing you desire. Everything. It's not impossible, guys. I'm living it. Now you don't become a giver. You become a taker. You're taking everything that comes to you. See? There's no other way. You can't come over here being a giver, man, because you're going to give. It's never going to be enough. And you're going to give till you don't have anything else. There's very few people over here who have the money and age together where your bankroll is limitless, that it's gonna outlive you. Okay, you're so old. Who have that combination. Most of us, man, trust me, I don't care how much fronting we do on here. It's limited. Our spending is limited, man. Okay? But take care, everybody. Stay safe. Stay out of trouble. I'll see y'all next time. Don't do anything stupid. Stop gossiping, man. Don't waste your time doing that. Okay? Time is precious, man. You don't get that back. Do something constructive with your time. What better way than to take better care of yourself? And guess what? If you're healthier, you're going to be more productive. It means you got more money. And guess what? When you got more money, you're going to have more time to do the things that you enjoy doing, guys. It's a circle, guys. That's what I'm on right now.